Thanks to everybody who joined me last week, and this week we're going to be doing the exact same thing, but you see that the title has changed because really this is just the greatest moments from the Titanfall community, and I'm going to name it as such. There seemed to have been some confusion with the name. Some of you guys thought I was just looking for one certain kind of clip. This is going to clarify what we're looking for this kind of video, and really we're just going to be doing a whole lot more of these because you guys are sending in amazing clips. So we're going to do theme videos. Some videos are just to show off generally the best of the week from the Titanfall community. So with that, let's get into it. You don't see this often. I've gotten one of these kills myself, and that's in 3 years. So to do that with the wingman, even better. Certain clips are just going to get more attention from me. To me, Scorch, Thermite, Goosers are a thing of beauty. You can practically guarantee it's going to make it into a video sooner or later. So what am I looking for these videos? Just think about anything that you think is cool. So we're looking at things that are fails, top plays, unique things. Pretty much anything that you think is interesting will probably qualify for this video. And I love how you guys just keep stepping it up. I've seen this before where a Titan falls into the pit, and I always do think it's funny. But to see it done 2 times in one game, with one of them being the final kill of the game, like, how does that even happen? But honestly, this is probably the funniest clip I saw all week. Killing himself with the EPG was just the icing on the cake. Like, that to me is the perfect clip. I love stuff like that. And I don't think I need to commentate every clip that we're going to be covering here. I think some of them are just self-explanatory. But some of these clips are just so funny to me because they're just so unexpected. This was a completely blind pulse blade kill. You don't see that often, and when it happens from the other end, like, yeah, this would qualify as a salty kill or a salty death. But that's not all that we're going to be doing here, so I'm going to scrap that title just so then you guys get the idea. You guys can send anything your heart desires that you think is good. Actually, at the end of this video, or for the second half, I want to actually show you guys a few of these clips again, just so that I can point out some things about the clip themselves. Like this one in particular, well, it's the first one we're going to cover more in depth. What I found so funny about this clip was just that smug walk away as you hit your head and then use phase shift to live through that. Like, that to me, like, just walking away, like, just strutting. You're like, yeah, see you later, losers. And you get your Titan right back. Like, that's awesome. That clip ended too fast. I would have liked to just see you celebrate after a shot like that, because shots like that are amazing. Even short clips like that, like when I see somebody put some effort into a final shot, you know, I'm really into it. This one in particular I like because of just how smooth this 360 is. Like, it was almost like a perfect circle. Usually if we're really going to be talking about 360 shots, usually it has to be like 360 and then you shoot. You don't stop and then shoot. To me, that's never been a true 360. I feel like nowadays some people have just gotten away from that and they do a 360, aim for about 15 seconds, they're like, yeah, got that 360 off. Like that one in particular, it was just because it was so smooth and so clean. So I didn't even start this all the way from the beginning, but this Ion has been chasing him for a while. And honestly, we don't need this part. It's like, I understand that you feel like, yeah, you're owning this guy, because technically you are. I have no idea what this Ion's doing. I've actually done things like this where I see somebody doomed and I just run at them. I don't even attack, and I just think it's funny to see them run away. In this case, it didn't actually work out. But we don't need to see this for this kind of video. You know, we're looking for instant gratification. So when you guys are cutting these clips up and sending me stuff, you know, keep it to the point. Even if you execute 3 Titans, if it's over a minute and a half, you know, it's not going to make the video. So if you guys really want a good shot at getting onto these videos, you guys got to give me action to the point, whether it be, you know, a bunch of kills, a nice fail. Sometimes you do need context for sure, but, you know, that's essentially what I'm looking for this video. And the thing is, since you guys do have so much good content, we can do this possibly twice a week, but for sure at least once. But yeah, now you guys have seen where this clip is from. At times, though, which is now what I want to do, is actually just talk about a couple of these clips. This was another one that actually had, I think, like 2 Titan kills, 3 Titan kills beforehand, but, you know, it was just very standard stuff. The part I like about this is the grenade cook. And you're actually running the perk. You must throw a lot of grenades. You're probably a dick. Right there, I think he missed the slide. I don't know if he's using an elite or not, and he had to, his fingers had to travel from grapple to slide, but technically you can make that a little bit smoother. And even stuff like this, I don't think they're glitches. I think what happens is sometimes you try to like throw a haymaker and you actually turn with your punches like you're going to generate more power, and you end up just like turning yourself around. This, I'm just going to show it off again because I like it. I like kills like that. I honestly love kills you just don't see that often. Plus, you're using Scorch. You know, anybody who brings out a Scorch, especially on levels like this, like, you're a champ. There, I'll play both of these twice because I think you guys are both winners. I've seen somebody get a Gooser where the guy's like a foot off the ground with a Scorch, and I'm like, still counts, still good. This clip, let me show you this clip, because the thing is, I realize the intent on this next clip. Now, just watch it first here. I'll talk about it in a moment. You know what? I'll just talk over it as it's happening. So the first time I watch this clip, sometimes I'll just kind of like think about it and be like, well, what did you guys think was so good about it? Because let's just be honest, some clips are not going to stand out as much to me. Like sometimes I just see standard gameplay, but the thing is, to that person, they're like, this was good. And I get the concept of why they thought this was good. If I would have done this myself, it would have just had to have been a lot quicker for me to be like, this was good. So see, watch what he does. I'm like, okay, when is this clip gonna start? Alright, he's super low. He's like, he's right over there. Alright, he's setting up for this kill. And then he like jumps up here. He's actually not there. He's over here. But I get why he thought this was good. He's like, I jumped out of my Titan, I found him, and then I killed him. And I appreciate the effort, because this is how it starts. Now, if you really want to do this top tier, it had to have been as soon as you got shot, you like dash back, you jump out right away, and you're like sliding right out of your Titan, maybe grapple around a corner. By the way, I'm going to be doing an awesome grapple video very soon that I think you guys are going to enjoy. But usually I would have had to have seen this be just a lot faster. And then I understand why you would think this is cool. But I also understand the effort and what you guys think makes a cool clip as well. And sometimes just the effort alone will be enough to get you into this video. So I think that there's just room for everybody. Honestly, this kill though, or more so this death, like, I just love that. What are the odds of that? Dude, I absolutely love this clip. Thank you for sending it to me. I needed this in my life. And sometimes just things like this, like the cojones on this dude. Like, look at his health. Now, there's a little bit of a mess up here where the Legion should have known, or he may have actually blown his dash, so I don't know. But, you know, usually at that point you would just be charging. If you had the other guy that weak, you would either go for an execution or just try to shoot as you're rounding. Regardless, though, like, the only reason this play happened was because he actually stayed in that play that long. Anyways, that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys continue to just send me this quality stuff. Let me tell you, there are some clips that I had to hang on to because it's just gonna have to be for like the best of the best plays. Like, you guys, honestly, just amazing stuff. But again, thank you all for joining me. I'm Paper, cut to you, and I'll see you guys next time. You know what? I still have a little bit more to say. So yeah, part of these clips are not just to show them off. Sometimes I will actually critique them. Sometimes I'm just going to use them in all sorts of ways. But sometimes I do actually just want to talk about some moments, because some of the moments, especially like the longer runs or when I see some very skillful things, I like to talk about them. And sometimes I will critique them. Like, you know, don't take it anything personally. It's just like, that's just what I like to do on my channel. I like to talk about gameplay, whether it be good, bad, something we can learn from, anything interesting. Like, that's the kind of things that I like to do here. So just be aware that could be what your clip is used for. I'm going to try to give credit in the comment section to most people. I usually just look at the gamer tag if I can make it out. Sometimes I can't as I'm looking through the clips. But usually I do like to at least throw some credit. If you don't see your name on there, just throw it in the comments, and I will definitely add it to the pinned comment, because I definitely want to give you guys some credit, because you guys are pretty much contributing to the video, so there's no reason you shouldn't. And that's pretty much the way that's going to go. So if you guys have any more questions about how we're doing these videos, just let me know below. If you guys want to support the channel, you know what to do. You leave comments, you subscribe, you do all that stuff, like the video. All that stuff is much appreciated. But again, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. And I think after that, you're styling.
Oh, did he blow himself up? He did. Ha. I'm gonna have to laugh at you, because that's hilarious. Tried to do the up and over, but he was actually so late. The only person he caught was me, because I wasn't paying attention either at the beginning. That's him, too.